Hello everyone, this is Sam. In today's video we're going to be talking about the economy, and more specifically we're going to be talking about exactly what is happening with the Wintersday patch. We've been getting quite a bit of stuff, not exactly the stuff that we would have wanted, but some stuff that did shake the economy, and we'll be having a look at that together after the intro. So when it comes to Wintersday, usually the one thing that people do during that festival is acquire karma. Indeed, the Wintersday festival allows you to get a shit ton of karma by using the wrap gift donation to the orphans in Divinity's Reach. 30 gifts a day, which means that you get at least 60,000 karma a day. So that's a pretty huge amount, and it should actually last you until quite a while into the year. So definitely, if you need karma at some point this year, get your wrap gift right now. Get that done. The second thing that I would like to talk about is the fact that the Wintersday gifts have been updated, so we've been getting some new stuff in there. I'm just gonna grab one gift to preview with you guys. We still have the usual common stuff, the drinks that are used for winter's presents, the tonics that can also be used for the same reason, and then the consumables. Tin of fruitcake being usually one of the investments of the late Christmas buyers. However, I will not be going into them this year because it takes quite a bit of time and energy, and we have some better food which has exactly the same effect, because if you look, that's power on precision and ferocity, and we have the same effect on the potent superior sharpening stone, except that they last 1 hour and barely cost 3 silver more. So then as we move into the rare category, there again, nothing too crazy. The Super Sigil of Mischief drops from the bag, but is an extremely rare drop. It is the same for the seal package of snowballs, and that means that, once again, one of the bread and butters of this patch, and that's going to be our third point, is making Super Sigils of Mischief and Superior Runes of Snowfall. Indeed, Ironanet finally reacted and added a recipe at the vendor that you can be using for your own profit. Of course, there is barely a few dozen silver profit on each of these craftable upgrades, but that's also because the economy is decently regulated and greedy people like me keep crafting them and listing them on the trading post, ensuring that the margin remains about the same. Now, as we move on to the last part of the Wintersday gift, we have a new infusion, the toy shell one. It makes your skin look like you're made of wood. Personally, it's not my favorite because it is another skin effect, so it overrides, and I already have the Ember Infusion that I am very happy with, so I'm probably going to be dodging this one this year around. If I drop one, however, I'm probably going to keep it or give it away. So now, talking about the runes and sigil of Snowfall again, what's very important when it comes to sigil and rune crafting is the symbols and charms. So you're going to need the symbols to craft sigils and the charms to craft runes. What's very interesting to see here is that you get Brilliance from Snowfall, and you also need Brilliance to craft, whereas for Mischief you get Control, but you need Enhancement to craft. So this is not very logical, but Ironanet stuff. Anyways, I wouldn't advise to buy these for profit. Like, you have better uses for your karma, and even though you're gonna generate like 1 million or 2 during Wintersday, you have much better stuff to do with your karma than this, because look, if you try to buy a stack of these, it's 126k karma, and you don't want to spend your karma on something like this. So now that we have covered all of these points, you know exactly what you should be doing for this Wintersday. The main idea when it comes to making money here is to make some runes, make some sigils, maybe invest into some food if you do believe it has potential. Like, I personally think that we have much better than this, and as such, nothing justifies buying them. And then finally getting all of your karma, because we're going to be getting a Living Story episode at some point. We're going to need the karma to craft legendary. That's the kind of stuff you want to have karma for. So for sure, you will want to get that karma during the event. Now, of course, there are a lot of other stuff that we could be talking about, and I'm just going to make one last remark on probably the biggest gamble on this festival, and then we're gonna cut the video at that. So the biggest gamble of the festival, in my eyes, is the Superior Sigil of Concentration. So Ironanet made a huge decision to add Superior Sigil of Concentration as a drop. It's a rare one, but they drop rather often from the people who open a lot of these or are farming a lot of the Wintersday gifts. What that means is that we have currently a huge supply of Sigil of Concentration, which put the Sigil's price at about a tenth of its crafting cost. So if we look at concentration right now, you can see that it costs a gold and a half to get. That's crazy low. That's actually lower than yesterday. I said it was a tenth. That's more like a 20th of the price, so like 5%. That's probably not as low as it will get, because this weekend I expect that more gifts are going to be farmed, and I think that this is probably the biggest gamble of the festival. So I personally bought a few of the weapons. I removed the species of concentration and forged them. Didn't get a precursor, but had some fun anyways. So that's where we are. Superstage of concentration is taking a dip, but at the same time with the balance patch we have some issue with boons. So who knows, actually that might be some clever thinking on Iron Net's side, like let's delete the boons from the game and then give them like cheap sigils to maintain their boons better. I don't know. I don't know what Iron Net is thinking with that. However, quite definitely we are onto something here, and I think that investing in these might not be the worst idea ever. However, a lot of people are doing it as well. Look at this buy order for 250 of them. We have some other big buy orders down below. So I'm not quite sure that the economy is going to be able to withstand the increased supply that we have from that. I'm not sure that the demand will rise up on the other side for it. So that we have covered the investment possibilities, the gamble, possible mistakes you could be doing, and what's definitely the surefire stuff of this Wintersday patch, I think I'm going to be closing this video. If you guys have any question, we have of course the comment section to handle it for you guys. If you guys want to talk any further about the content of this video, you're more than welcome to join my Discord and ask there. The link is in the description. And if you have anything else that you would like to do, you can of course whisper me in game, and if I'm actually here and not AFK, I'll be gladly answering whatever you want. Now, if you want to support the channel, there is quite a bit of stuff that you could be doing. You could, for example, like this video, leave a comment under it, share the video to all of your friends, and if you want to take it a step further, we have a Patreon page. I do not write often on this Patreon page. However, if you join the Discord as well, we have a Patreon channel in which I interact with you guys, answer your question, give you spreadsheets, quite a bit decent stuff. You can also follow me on Twitch, because we make quite a bit of fun content. I mean, you can see me tilting in PvP or doing some fun stuff in PvE. And you can also sub for the wonderful Guild Wars 2 cooking streams that are definitely for ages 16 and up, so please, please, beware of that. Also, don't bring your mom to watch it, I might get into some trouble. Anyways, with this all said and done, I wish every single one of you some happy trading and to enjoy the festivities.